Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem. We're playing it, that's for sure. And we're here at a map. We're gonna select our units. I mean, honestly, just kind of this whole first page, in my opinion, are just kind of auto-includes. We've got Marth, Kane, Abel, Drog, Kata, Varst, Ogma, Merrick. Like, that is our A-team right there. And then we need to figure out who of the rest of these losers we're picking to fill out the last 5. Wolf I do like because he's an archer. We don't have very many of those. We could grab Wendell. Could be a good idea. Or we could grab Lena, and she can fill the role of support today. That could be fine. I don't think we need a thief, honestly. Ventu might be important from a story perspective, but maybe not immediately, so we can probably leave him. There was water on the map, I did see that. I'm not sure if there's really enough to say that we need Daros today. It's been a while since we've used Jagan. Let's get him involved. And I think we're only at one axe dude. I'm not sure if a surplus of them is necessary for success. We could go for Hardin. He's a solid cavalier. We already have a good amount of cavaliers already. I say let's give Cord a shot. Oh, we also have one more. Well, let's go, Hardin. And let's get on to the races. Chapter 8, Port Warren. Prince Marth, we are mercenaries hired to protect Port Warren. Grust has gathered its forces in the northern fortresses. They have put the port to siege. He's very dangerous here, but there is a castle to the east that looks a bit safer. We should make it our target. Let's head there together, without delay. Okay, now that is very interesting, very clever, very novel approach there. I suppose you'd want us to try to just... See, here's the thing, though. This is definitely, not a situation where, they've got cavalry and stuff. We are not making it through this pass before they get to us. That's just not something that's happening in this world. That being said, we also have this very, very nice looking town here. Incredible town, I will say. So we may want to do some shopping. I think actually Port Warren may have been the place that was supposed to be really good for shopping. So I mean, let's see what they got. Lena, you're probably not going to do anything immediately anyways. Well, I guess you're not going to be shopping immediately either. This mercenary might be in your way. But what have we got at the stores? We can't check without a unit, right? Well, they're probably going to be useful to go to. I guess we can check with the mercenaries, yeah. That would make sense. We can get... I think that was Caesar. No, that's just his items. Shopping! Welcome to Laravel's. Take a look at what's on sale. Oh, looks like you've got a bunch of magic stuff. Vulnerary, door key, which... Admittedly, that one's not magic, I don't think at least. Unless doors work really weird in this universe. Heal? May want to get that for Len, so she can have more than just, warp. And then Fire and Thunder, which are decent mage spells. I'm not sure if our mages are short, but it might not be a terrible idea to just get a spell for later. And then I'm not sure if this will be just the same store again. It is, okay. I'll assume that's the case with the other stores. Let's see, what have we got here? The armory. This is probably fairly standard, although I don't think normal armories have rapiers, so we'll probably want to buy one of those from Marth. And a silver lance might not be the worst thing to get Kata. That might get her damage output a bit higher. And we might want to get a bowgun for our archer, potentially. That could be solid. I seem to remember those being pretty good. Aren't they essentially crossbows, I think? Anyways. Regardless, now we do need to kind of make the distinction, because anyone can buy stuff. Do we really want to fly Kata all the way back to town just so she can personally buy the lance? Whereas with some of these things, yeah, it might be a good idea to just, for example, those magic spells, we might just have one of these mercenaries buy it and just drop it off at the convoy for later. Since none of our mages, I think, need a magic spell urgently, immediately, so, yeah. So we'll have this guy, Caesar. You are gonna shop here. And, buy a fire spell. Yeah, I know Caesar can't use it, but it's not for Caesar. And that'll be... I guess we could have him just buy, like, everything and deliver it to the people. That would probably make the most sense. Okay, you're also gonna buy a heal to give to Letna. I don't think we need vulneraries or door keys. I think that should be fine. Rad, you are gonna go to the armory. And at the armory, you're going to purchase... First priority is a rapier from Marth, just because it's a really good weapon. You'll also be purchasing a silver lance for Kata, because she could use it. We'll also be buying a bowgun. Yep, that's fine. Oh, wow, for a second I thought we had 3,000 gold. We've got like 30,000 gold, and I accidentally quit out of that. I wanted to buy a couple more items. Jagan. I can't help but notice there's an arena here, and I think you might be able to take it out on. Hopefully. What items are you using? Iron swords, silver lances? Sure thing, we probably have you equip the silver lance for this. Brave enough to challenge the arena, are ya? You might not make it out alive. Yes, Jagan is. If you win, you'll get 13,000 gold. And by 13,000, I mean 1,300. The G kinda looked like a 0 for a second. Ready to fight? Sure thing. Okay, Jagan. 6 damage, not bad. A dodge, that's actively good. 4 damage. I'm not freaking out. Obviously, like, could be better, though. Could be better. Like, 0 damage would be great. 4 damage again. And he follows up, a dodge. Honestly, we're probably getting it pretty close here with the Jagan. But he is prevailing. Good job, Jagan. Opponent was defeated, Jagan has earned 31 XP. Great. Not bad, here's your prize! 1,300 gold. Why not try luck again, if you survive? You know what, I think 1 luck trying is probably enough for now. We should probably look at the actual army and tactics and stuff. So they're going to be advancing towards us with some cavaliers. The cavaliers will probably make it here first, so we're going to want anti-cavalry stuff up front, most likely. What do we got for anti-cavalry? We don't have Marth's rapier, because we haven't had that for a while. So I probably mean to want Kane up front with the Rider's Bane. And then Drog makes sense to have up front as well. We could maybe try to use the forests to our advantage. Like set up a line like here. That might not be bad. Okay, let's go with that. So Kane, we'll put you right next to this forest. Hopefully you can advance there, like in the next turn. Kata, you're not really a frontline sort of unit. Drog is definitely a frontline unit. And he's probably not even going to get a forest. Just because I know he can shrug off a hit. Merrick's not a frontline unit. Martha's probably a frontline unit. He'll probably get a forest, though. He's kind of important, arguably. Ogma is a frontline unit, definitely. Could probably use to get him like a steel sword. That would probably suit him quite well. And probably one of these cavaliers will be a frontline unit. Hardin, of course. Of course it would be Hardin. He's a battle-hardened soldier. Huh? Huh? And the rest of you three are going to kind of just bring up the rear. Hiding behind the forests. And hopefully not getting, like, ambushed by the cavaliers. We'll at the very least have our melee dudes. And by dudes, I mean that does actually include Kata, so... yeah, dudes may not have been the most accurate word to use there. Probably kind of just on the edges defending Merrick and our bowmen. Just to make sure everything goes alright. And Kata can just, you know, she can go through the mountains and stuff. That's no problem to her. Or, yeah, she can go the normal way, like a civilized human being. That's fine as well. Bring Abel up. If he's able. Okay, so that should hopefully be a fairly decent defensive line. I don't actually think I want to bring Cord and Lena up, just because I'm not sure they'd make it in time. They'd probably end up getting stranded, is what I'm thinking. So, you two can go to town and maybe buy some stuff. Or not, if you can't reach the stores I need you to. Which seems like it'll likely be the case, not it'll be likely the case, that's just bad grammar. Awful grammar, the worst. Okay, I'm interested to see how this shapes up. We'll probably have about one turn to be able to properly sort out our defensive line. Hopefully we can do a decent job at that. And then even once we get, even after prevailing against the Cavaliers, we do then have the armored units and archers to deal with. There is a lot of units here, so hopefully things go well. This could be a tough battle. And it probably doesn't help that's like a quarter of our army is shopping at the moment. Pretty sure that chapter didn't make it into the Art of War. Yes, Sun Tzu says, if your army gets the opportunity, split it up to do some holiday shopping. They'll love your Secret Santa presents. But yes, as far as I recall, that was not one of the main military tactics that one would ever recommend to someone. Okay, now, last map. We got a pretty nasty ambush on one of our cavalry archers. And I would ideally like for that to not occur again. To that end, what are we gonna do? Well, the forests actually do help us quite a bit here. So I think we get Kane up here in the forest. And we want Riders Band equipped, which I believe it is. We'll just make sure. Great. Now, below Kane, we're gonna put Drog. Because theoretically he'll be getting like, I think a Lance will do fine. Although, arguably, granted we don't have the ability to redo it now, arguably just given the quantity of units here, we probably would have wanted a Silver Lance to finish him off most effectively. Next up. Okay, who's got the better defense, Marth or Ogma? Ogma has 20, or not 20, he's just got 6 defense, and Marth has 8 defense. So we'll be putting Marth in this more northern forest right here. Equipping the steel sword, because I don't want him to murder himself with the devil axe. Great. What's Abel's defense? 9. Okay. Or actually, Hardin, what's your defense? 8. So actually, Abel has better defense, interestingly enough. Okay, I'm thinking we put Hardin in this forest up north. He's going to have his silver sword, for efficiency's sake. We get... Merrick is gonna just hide, like, right here. Because he's kind of squishy. Or at least I presume he is. He's a mage. That's kind of the typical way that goes. Abel, we're gonna put you in this non-forested tile. Great. Ogma, you're gonna go in this forested tile. Great. And actually, if we put Kata right here, we can completely seal off this area back here from the Cavaliers, but I don't think they can make it this turn anyway, so that may not be very important. Additionally, I would rather Barst to be up north there, just because, you know, Kata's a bit squishy, so we'd rather not have her be the one kind of as the bulwark against everyone else. And additionally, you know, one thing potentially worth noting is Cavalry archers, horsemen. We do not want them getting anywhere near Kada. So what do we do about that? I mean, if we put Kada in the mountains, I think we can guarantee that they can't actually, like, get a shot in on her. Like, if we put her, like, here, I don't think they can possibly hit her. I think that does at least keep her somewhat nearby to maybe be able to swoop in and reinforce if necessary. Wolf is gonna go right here behind bars, and that's our defensive line there. We may want to get the rest of our troops up, like, pronto. Alright, to that end... Yeah, Cord, I know I sent you down here before, but yeah, we're gonna need reinforcements, almost certainly. You, Caesar, I need you to give heal to Lena. There we go. Well done, Caesar. This man, I actually need you to buy some more stuff, I think. Now that's items, armor, if you can even hold more stuff. What was it? What do you not have? Let me look at your items again. You got the silver lance, you got the rapier. I think I wanted to buy like another steel sword, is what I was after. And technically, is it really important to do this now, though? I mean, can't we just send some dudes to like buy stuff after we've, defeated all these guys? Yeah, come to think of it, that would probably be the more intelligent play here. What we are going to do is we're going to send Jagan. We want him within Lena's range, which I think, what even is Lena's range? I don't know. So we're going to have Lena give him a heal on his way. Okay, so if we put him south of that hill, he'll be fine. There we go. And Lena, you're going to go heal Jagan. And I guess if we need to get someone up there like real fast, we can use Warp. It's a pretty useful ability. And rad! Alright, so these guys are the reinforcements. Hopefully they make it in time to reinforce, as it were. How tough are these guys? Are these like level 3 cavaliers with steel swords? Sheesh! Okay, well. Hopefully this goes well. This could go really poorly, honestly. Depending on what exactly goes down here. Like, one thing we may want to consider is maybe more of a bottleneck strategy would be preferable. Honestly, I don't know. Okay. See how well these forests are doing? Luckily, these archers don't do tons of damage, although given the sheer quantity of them, even just that bit of damage it's gonna add up. And I guess the dream here might be to like, destroy it. Oh, a critical hit? Ah! Like, even at just that, I'm not sure if Cain can survive if a horse, if just a regular cavalier attacks him, which is about to happen, so yeah. Hopefully he does. And obviously I don't want Cain to die. He's got a lot of good stuff with him. And you know, I like him as part of the army. He's a very valuable soldier. And I appreciate his contributions as a human being, but, you know, I don't want him to die. Which, like, I mean, at this point, I don't think he can take another hit. Maybe he can, but I don't want to take that chance. Certainly. Okay. Gotta think clearly. I have no idea what... Okay, obviously, so if we hold our current position, I'd reckon the armored units and regular archers are probably about 2 turns away from us. Huh. We've got this guy is like nearly dead. One thing to be concerned about is if we do not obviously we want as many of our units kind of involved. Or do we? Like, maybe the players just defend at this pass, and we've just royally screwed this up. And if we started falling back to the pass, would there be any significant... Could we, like... Would we be leaving a bunch of stragglers behind? And what would that do for us? It would make it so that we could get attacked at most like twice per turn if we were limited to just the melee units, but we aren't limited to just the melee units because they got loads of archers. They could probably get another couple hits in per turn on a single unit of archers, so that's maybe not even necessarily a great plan. And one thing to note with our current predicament, now granted I'm not necessarily sure if Kata is going to be the linchpin in winning this battle here, but if we want to get her involved at all, we need to kill these 4 horsemen archers. That's non-negotiable. At the same time, though, to anyone other than Kata, those horsemen archers aren't that big a deal. And then we've got Kane, who's nearly dead. Luckily he's holding a vulnerary, so maybe I'll just have him drink that. Good thing he just happens to have the exact equipment in his inventory that I need him to have. You know, maybe I should buy some more vulneraries at this level. It's not like I'm short on gold. The one thing, though, about the archers, which is why killing them might be very beneficial, is that they can attack the vast majority of our units without getting a counterattack, which means they essentially get free hits on us. Whereas the regular cavalry, if they want to attack our units, at the very least our units do get a counterattack to strike back at them with. So that's potentially a point in favor of eliminating the archers. Now we could end up doing that by sacrificing our terrain advantage, and I'm not sure how much I value that necessarily. And let's take a look at Ogma. You're like the furthest away. Where could you reach? You can actually reach basically anywhere you want. Okay, so here's my thoughts. We try to eliminate at least these first 5 units, ideally the 6th one as well. We'll be starting with our, lower units back here, kind of chipping away at these guys, and then ideally we want to end... If we could actually end with, Drog on this square and Harden on this square, I think that might actually be a very nice place to end up. We'll see if we can manage that, though. I think we start that. We'll take Barst, which, granted, I don't think he doesn't have very high defense. Although Ogma, I think, has worse. Yeah, Ogma actually has worse defense. So, Ogma, you're going to start us off here. You're going to attack this archer. And hopefully you can kill him. All I want for Christmas is Ogma to kill this archer, which is not gonna happen, unfortunately. Never mind, Ogma, good job! Way to prove me wrong. Okay. Step 1 is going swimmingly. Now, Kane, arguably we shouldn't do anything with him. But if we can actually get this blockade established here, then we can actually ensure that he doesn't get hits. So we aren't going to do anything with him yet, but if our strategy seems to be working, we may very well do something with him. I think another thing to do... Let's take Merrick and see what he can do against this regular cavalry here. Because the same advantage that our normal units have against the cavalry archers, Merrick has against regular cavalry. And we're going to use Excalibur just because I know it's a pretty effective spell. And we don't have time to not do effective spells. There we go. 2 dead. Wonderful. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Okay, this strategy is looking a whole lot more realistic all of a sudden. Okay, my thoughts now is I kind of like the idea of if we bring Cain around here and attack this archer. Yes, he won't use the vulnerary, but hopefully if this whole plan actually works, hopefully that won't be necessary. Now, granted, where can Drog actually get to? So how, okay. I'm not sure what space this is, if this is a forest or not. Hopefully not. But Drog, you can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So you should be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's no way you won't be able to reach there. Okay. Okay, so Drog and maybe Hardin or Marth would probably be forming that wall there. Okay, Rider's Bane. And it's just an archer, but we need to make sure that this assault works. And right now, that looks... Really, Cain? Really? You were using Rider's Bane! Okay, well that's, less than ideal. Okay. You, Wolf. I know probably our melee units could finish off this, Cavalier, but I see no reason not to use the Archer. Okay, great. Okay, with that done... What do I think about Marth's? Well, hold on. I would like to compare Marth's defense, which is 8, to Hardin's defense, which I think is actually also 8. Okay. Like I said, it really doesn't matter either way, I guess. Well, Marth, what does the Fire Emblem do? Come to think of it? Because we got it, but I have no idea what it does. Alright, Kata, how far can you reach? Decently far. I think, though, let's have you attack this archer. I'm feeling... I mean, what? We've got, after Kata attacks, 5 units to attack to kill 2 archers. I feel like that should work. If that doesn't work, I will be very upset. Please, just finish him off, Kata. I know you aren't, like, the strongest unit in my army, but please, he's only... Can you get a critical hit? No, okay, great. Okay. We do have warp available to us as well, so we could probably warp in some reinforcements if need be. I don't think Jagan can ride all the way to save us, unfortunately. But we could maybe warp him up if we need to. Okay. Now we get really tactical about this. Hardin has a strength of 9. Marth has a strength of 9. Abel has a strength of 9. Barst has a strength of 10. And Drog has a strength of 7. Now I was going to say we want our weakest units to attack this cavalry archer. However, I want Drog on the front lines because his defense is amazing. Look at that, 11 defense. We want him on the front lines holding up the pass. Which means, I guess one of these guys is going to do it. I guess we'll send Abel. I think. That or Burst. No, we don't send Burst, we send... What weapon do you have? You got a steel axe, a hand axe, and a hammer. Abel has an iron sword. And a javelin. Okay, it's gonna be Abel. Come on. Just kill this archer for me. Please. Okay. I guess next up it's going to be Barst to attempt to murder this archer. Good luck. Use the steel axe. Come on. If we can get him in one hit, that would be great. It's good. Not enough, though. Of course it's not enough. Okay. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Perfectly fine. You have a silver sword. You have a steel sword. I think silver is better than steel. Okay, so I'm just playing this out in my head. What happens if we need 2 people to take out this guy? We would end up with a defensive line that's kind of weird, but I think it does still kind of lock off their cavalry from at the very least getting to the squishy units. Because we would end up with 1 person here, 1 person here, 1 person here, which actually locks this whole thing off pretty effectively. Now the question is, who goes where? Where can everyone go is a big question. So Marth can go here, and Marth presumably can also go to the under position. Great. Drug can get to the under position, and up to the same place Marth can. So that means Hardin, by process of elimination, has to be the one to go to this forest. There's no way around it. From that location, he could theoretically get attacked by 2 enemies in a single turn, which hopefully doesn't prove fatal. He's a pretty decent unit. So I mean, we have to do this. Like, that's the only thing that he can do. We'll use the silver sword, hopefully allows him to, like, double. Okay, that's good damage. Can you get... Really wanted that follow-up attack. Okay. Drug or Marth? I guess we'll have Marth attack this guy. Just because I'd rather have Drog be a more frontline-y person. Well done, Marth. Well done. Okay. Now then. So we've got in front of us now, I guess, an option of we either put Drog here, take out this archer, and, you know, all is well, and we can be happy and stuff, or we can maybe try warping, like, Jagan up here to finish off the archer, and then put Drog right here to properly block off this pass. Which is better, though? Because, okay, if we put Drog here, then that means, presuming the archers can't get to us this turn, which I don't think they can, we would have... They could attack us from here, they could attack us from here, they could attack us from here. So there would be 3 spaces they could attack us from. And they'd have their pick of these guys. I don't think any of these guys are, like, close to death, though, so it's not that bad. The only real concern is they could get 2 hits in on Hardin in a single turn. However, that also means we would get 3 counterattacks in ourselves, which could be the difference maker in getting these Cavaliers solved and figured out and taken care of in time to, you know, have enough time to properly regroup for the archers and knights that are coming up. So it's a count, and Hardin, don't forget, I believe he's on a forest tile right now, so he does have that going for him. I think he should be able to survive 2 hits. So, Drog, I guess use your lance, and finish off this archer. It shouldn't be difficult. Well. Now I guess the question is, obviously we wanted this archer to die. However, is this archer dying this turn essential? Can we go on, or basically, is it worth one use of warp, which we only have 4 uses left of, to preserve this archer? Or not preserve, but to get this archer. What does this archer being alive mean? Well, it means that Ogma is a target, but that's... Honestly, though, I don't think it's that big a deal. Because what it'll probably end up doing is it'll probably waste one of their attacks on a relatively low attack person. And I don't think this archer has any way of shooting at Kata, so actually this might work out fine. Okay, Jagan. Come along. You should hopefully be there to reinforce by next turn. And just everyone else, let's get a move on. Except for Caesar, we'll just have him be like our shopping dude, honestly. He can get some stuff and put it in the convoy for us. Come on, Rad, let's go! Okay, Caesar. I would like you to purchase, and honestly, I think right now, what would be good for us? We already have a couple silver lances, I don't think we need more. Did we buy the bowgun? I think we did. We have so much money, another rapier from Marth might not be a bad idea. Just, you know, for when his current, the one we just bought him, runs out. We do want more. We'll get a steel sword, just because I think it's a good thing to have. Oh, can you only buy 2 stuff? Oh well. Anyways. I was also considering maybe buying an iron sword as well. End turn. This should be interesting. I think we've been handling the strategy here fairly well. Although we're not going to catch a break between these cavaliers and the knights, I'm now realizing. Okay, that guy's just out. Good for him, I guess. Okay. It's not no damage, but hopefully we can do more. Which we are doing more. You hate to see that dodge, though. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. 6 damage. We are in range now where if they get a, Oh no! Oh no! Hardin's gonna be too successful. No, no, he's gonna actually keep killing them! And then that creates space for them to attack him! Hardin, no! Luckily he dodged that. So this might actually end up working. But it shouldn't have. Let me tell you, it should not have. Oh no, Hardin. Please don't die on me, buddy. He's only got to survive 1 more attack this turn and then he can enjoy a nice, comfy retirement. Level up. That's nice. And he survived. Oh wow, Hardin. MVP. Well done, Hardin. Single-handedly saving this army. Okay. So, what needs to happen here? Hardin needs to get off the front lines. Likely going to be a good idea to get Kane to heal at some point, although we're getting to the point where we're actually thinning their numbers out quite a bit. We may not need to waste the Vulnerary on this map. And I guess the question becomes, what is the strategy we're going to employ against this next wave of enemies? Arguably, we should set up a defensive line of Drog and Barst, since they've got the Armor Slayer and Hammer, which should make them extremely effective against the armored units. So they would both take probably a hit from an armored unit and a hit from an archer. Now, I don't think... Actually, I might just compare, so if I can see the stats of this guy. Strength 5, skill... Or no, speed is what we want. Speed 8, I believe. Okay. Whereas the normal archers are strength 5, speed 5 rather. So I think these regular archers are probably going to be actually less of an issue than the cavalry archers were. So I'm not too concerned about having Drog and Barst each take a hit from the armored units and the archers. We do need to get rid of this guy. This cavalier here. I honestly don't really care who does it. I guess Abel's as good a person as any. Okay, can we please get a not a counterattack, but a follow-up? There we go. You'll love to see it. So close to a level up, but not quite there. Okay, so Harden. Actually, what you're probably gonna do... Oh, I just realized that one house right there is a bit of a trap, since the archer could actually shoot over that. We're gonna visit this woman. Many foes wait inside the fortress, ready to enter the battle. Block them so they can't get out. Huh. Okay. I'll be on my guard. Actually, I think putting Wolf at this other house would be great. Have a visit. I've heard that a princess of Macedon is being held captive in Castle Dale. Macedon and Dollar are supposed to be allies. I wonder what happens. Don't we all? Okay, since Barst has the worst defense, he gets the forest. We'll be equipping the hammer. There we go. And this should be a great choke point, honestly. Drog, you'll stand side by side. And we'll give you the armor slayer. Great. Okay. I don't think we want anyone directly next to them, because that could, like, distract archers and stuff, so we'll put Merrick there. We will put Marth there. And I think we might keep everyone else basically where they are. We'll bring Jagan up. We will continue the march with Lena. And Cord and Rad. Don't you love Rad the mercenary? Could make a name him Brad the mercenary. And you can do some more shopping! Or maybe... Actually, I'll have you drop off your stuff at the convoy, Caesar. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna store the fire. Yeah. We're gonna store a steel sword. Great. We're also going to store a rapier. And that'll be all for now. Keep up the good work, Caesar. Okay, and that'll be it for this turn. I'm actually pretty confident about this next turn. I think it should go fairly well. Yeah, Barst has the hammer. 7 damage. I mean, it's more than you'd like to take, but it's far from lethal. That's pretty close to lethal. And with a follow-up, I think it will be. Never mind. I don't want to fight, but I've got orders to stop you right here. I am sorry. Roger. Should have looked out and saw if there were any named units. What? Oh, that was my unit. Okay. For a second, I thought we were getting critical hit. Good job, Drog. Good job. Good job. Well done. Also, I guess Roger's dead now. Shame, it would have been nice to get another knight if we could have turned him to our side. Happens, though. Alright, Drog, you're being very effective. Like, this is going better than I could have even imagined, honestly. Level 6 obtained, skill increase. It's wonderful. Alright, and another crust attack. Only 3 damage from this guy. Must be an off day. And Drog is just mowing them down. Well done, Drog, well done. I'm surprised that you're going there, Archer. Whatever, happens, I suppose. Okay, now, yeah, the bow gun. Okay. They seem to have better bows. So it looks like they're really focusing on Barst right now. Okay, Barst is gonna have to leave the front lines. We need to take care of the bowgun guys first, I'd say. For starters, though, Merrick, my friend, to finish off this armor dude for us with a blizzard. That seems like a great way to do it. Nice. Good job, Merrick. Oh, does that level up? Nice, nice, nice. You can use better weapons and have more health. Great. Okay, well. Who are we using against these archers? How good is Jaggin these days? Strength and skill and speed? Okay, let's get Jaggin attacking this archer here with an iron sword should be sufficient. Yeah? Okay, an iron sword is not sufficient. Like, at all. Okay, Jaggin, I'm disappointed. Okay, Drog! Finish the job. With an iron sword as well. I guess. Good luck. These archers are surprisingly tanky. One hit, I cannot wait, no, I can't bring Kata in here. There's no way we're killing all of these archers this turn. We can have Abel throw a javelin. And then he'll get targeted by archers next turn and die. Not if we heal him first. Or after. Okay, Abel. Go for it, buddy. Javelin that archer up. Okay, that is how you deal with archers. Good job, Abel. You're showing a great example to everyone else. I love having you here. Okay, even stronger now. And luckier, and defensier. Now, Martha's pretty good. We could let him have at those archers. And I think he's at full health, hopefully. No, he's not. Why would I think that? Man, if only you had landed both hits. That wasn't even one of the ones with a bow gun. Okay, well. So, are we in mortal danger from the archers? Probably, but... Actually, I don't think anyone particularly high risk is in range right now. Barstow, you gotta go. What's your defense like, Wolf? It's not great. Could be worse, though. Here's an idea. Here's a play. Okay, move. Who's the guy with the stuff? You're the guy with the stuff. Deliver the bowgun to Wolf. Because bowguns are pretty good. There we go. Now we send Wolf into the forest to attack this archer with a bowgun. And hopefully it works. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't just leave Wolf, like, nearly dead. Which is probably what's gonna happen here, actually, now that I'm seeing it. Well, he'll probably be fine. I hate having to use that phrase so much, but it's just kind of how it is at the moment. Cord, we may need you at some point soon, so get in here. Get in the fights. And Kata, stay safe. Which, you know, it says, obviously, means not going that way. Yeah, just stay here, I guess. You'll get your silver lance delivered pretty soon, actually, so have fun with that when it arrives. We just get this whole, like, sick bay at this point. I'm not sure, move one up, because that's gonna be useful, probably. You want to buy some more equipment. Items. No, we want to shop at the armory. We will buy another steel sword. Great, we will also buy an iron sword. Amazing. We will also buy... Should we buy just another lance, just in case? I don't even like lances that much. They don't seem very good. Might buy another silver lance? Because that should be theoretically good. Okay, great job. You're doing great, Caesar. Truly what the army needs right now. Well, not really what it needs right now, but what it's going to need in the future at some point. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Three health taken off Marth. Then this guy's gonna take some health off Jagan. That should be fine. Jagan's tough. He can take it. Again, Jagan's tough. He can take it. He's a paladin. Good job, Jagan. Okay, Jagan. Well, hold on. Okay, do you think we can actually finish him this time? Maybe if we use your silver lance, which really I don't want to be whipping out for an occasion such as this, but you leave me no choice. I hear silver lances are supposed to be good. Well, I mean... Can probably get one hit killed by Kato. Which actually might be the play here, as much as I hate to say it. Can I virtually guarantee that we kill these other guys if I send Kata in here? Or is sending Kata in just worthless and I should send in, like, Grog? I should probably send in Grog. Okay, Grog. Iron Sword, no problem, let's do this. No need to take unnecessary risks. Because they are unnecessary by definition. I'm gonna have to put the word unnecessary in front of the word risks there. What more do you want from me? Okay, you are at full health. You are at 8 health. I think Marth I don't want to put him in too much harm's way, but I think Marth with the steel sword is the way to go here. Because he does a lot of damage in a single strike, so there you go. Well done, Marth. Well done. I don't know what the deal is with this archer up here. Like, why are you up here just hiding in the fort? I do not understand, but I won't argue with it. I'm sure you've got your reason. Let's get Cord on the scene. Let's go, Cord! Surely this'll work. Finally, some action for Cord. That follow-up? Great. Okay. I would like to get Wolf the experience, honestly, just because I think it's useful to have a high level archer on the squad. Good job, Wolf. Well done. Well executed. Okay. Now, I think it would likely be prudent to send a party up to that fortress. Just because... I mean, it's a fortress. It's good for healing. This one has me quite suspicious, I will say. Like, I'm just ready to be ambushed right now. So we could divide our forces, or we could not. Yo, I don't think I will ever be clear as to what makes you able to go on the hills or not. It's like, Ogba can do it. And Merrick apparently can't. Is it his class type that allows it? I guess, maybe? I was thinking maybe it might have been like an infantry thing, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It might be a mercenary thing, I guess. Alright. Moving along. And we could send Ked up to, like, here to ambush, but then well, we might as well have her here. In case things turn weird. Now, I could be healing some of these guys, but that would use up some resources. And if we can potentially survive without using the resources at relatively low risk, then that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, Caesar, to the convoy! Alright, yeah. I know how the convoys work. We're gonna store some stuff here. We'll be storing a steel sword. We'll also be storing an iron sword. And we will also be storing a silver lance. There we go. But no, we didn't want to do anything else. Okay. Keep shopping, Caesar, you're doing great. Okay. Is anything going to happen this turn? Oh, I forgot he could move. Luckily he didn't do anything useful with his move. Okay, well, finish him. Actually, you know what? Maybe we give the kill to this up-and-coming mercenary. Rad. Or maybe Rad should actually give Marth his rapier. No. Okay, well, I guess Abel has the rapier now. Cord! It was gonna be Abel who did this, but you're here, so have fun. There we go. No problem. Wolf, move along. Marth, we'll have you move along as well. Then we'll have to have Abel give you the rapier, because apparently somebody couldn't be bothered to give it to the correct person. Rapier to Marth. There we go. Wonderful. Since Ogma's at full health, we'll probably want him to be near the front lines, or, you know, at the very back of the pack. That works too. Jagan's doing okay for himself. We can afford him over like... Sheesh, that is quite the distance. And can we actually get Kata all the way to a fort? Because if we can, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's claim some of these. Because if we're in the forts, then they can't reinforce from the fort, right? That's how that works. Drog is actually just gonna head to the final destination because he's too slow to take a detour. And yeah, he can take the Wounded Club with him. That's a great idea. Just have all the Wounded characters plus Merrick go on their own. This is actually a terrible idea now that I think about it. Should have like at least one healthy character with them. But no, couldn't be bothered to think of that. I guess we could have Reed, or not Reed, Rad go with them. That's an option. I guess Kane isn't that injured. Caesar, my man! Prepared to buy some more stuff. I'm thinking this time, just a load of iron swords, just in case. Yeah, we don't use iron swords that often. Actually, we use iron swords a fair bit, so we want to have a lot of them, just in case we need them. Hopefully there isn't some massive gold check coming up. Okay, anything weird going on, computer? Doesn't seem to be. Great, okay, cool. Jagan, claim the forts. Wonderful. Abel. Actually, I would like to check if you can actually make it all the way to the forts. That would be great. You can't. That is unfortunate. Okay, so this area is pretty neutralized now, so I think we'll have the injured characters go over here. And the non-injured characters will go with the injured characters to this next fort area, or heck, maybe even just straight past it, I don't know. Like, I feel like, at least on paper, only the boss remains. However, that one woman did make mention of an ambush, so I'm kind of paranoid now. Not an ambush, but reinforcements from forts. Actually, Marth, you're gonna come over this way because you're a victory condition, and I don't want you like a million miles away from the victory condition. Wolf, go get healed. Actually, I guess, well, we'll leave Kato there for one more turn until we can at least fully occupy all the forts. Kane, you're gonna go over there too. I guess this is where we're sending the injured cavalry. Hardin, you can go there as well. Isn't that fun? And everyone else... You know, Drog I might use a healing on, just because, like... You should really get healed, honestly. Okay, Barst, go to the forts. You know, if we're sending all the injured people over that way, there's really no reason for our mercenaries to explore up north, is there? Okay. I mean, regardless, I'm sure Merrick and Drog can actually take care of this castle no problem by themselves. Because that's just how they roll. Who is this? Canavel, the knight, level 10. He's got a silver lance. Okay, well. That's interesting. Oh, no, you're not Ogma, you're Caesar. Caesar! Put those swords in the convoy. And actually, I think that'll be the last thing I buy. Well, I could buy some spells just in case. Those seem pretty rare. So yeah, Caesar, next turn you will probably buy some spells from the magical store, and maybe even a vulnerary. Just to make, because like I said, those seem to actually be fairly rare to find just lying about. No, we're not. Well, I guess you gave up your steel sword. Good job, Caesar. For the good of the brigade, or whatever we are. Not sure if we count as a brigade or not. Maybe we're a legion. That could be fun. Alright, Kato. Move along. And actually, you do have a silver lance you're supposed to be getting at some point soon. Okay. Healing up at the forts. Jagan, you're fully healed. Get back in action. Great. Just like Tony likes to say. The tiger. In case you didn't get the reference. Okay. I'd say this has gone fairly well, all things considered. Like, there were some close calls there, but I think this, I think the strategy actually ended up working out pretty well this time. And we're gonna be triumphant in spite of the odds. At least that seems to be how things are shaping up. Merrick, come along. You are key to winning here. But, yeah, we should probably bring the rest of the army with us too. They might be useful. And rad. He really does need to deliver that silver lance to Kata at some point, yeah, fairly soon. Dogma, very nice. We'll get Marth involved, because he's the protagonist. And Cord, because he's healthy. Okay. Is that everyone moved? Oh, except for Caesar! Caesar, you ready to buy some items, good sir? Okay. I hope you are. You're gonna be buying some spells. I think, maybe just one of each. Another heal? We'll also be buying fire. Because it seems generally decent. And thunder. Okay. Can't even see what the computer's doing. Okay. Who can reach this guy? Rad? Ogma? Merrick and Drog? That should be good enough. Alright, Merrick. Let's Excalibur this guy. $13 damage. Great, great, great. Okay, wow. Wow, this is going amazingly, honestly. Do you know what? Let's get Rad. Let's get Rad involved. First mission. Defeat this guy. With an iron sword. You can do it, Rad. We believe in you. He's only... Okay, you know what? Maybe this was a bad idea. This was definitely a bad idea. Hopefully the guy doesn't get a counterattack or follow-up. Okay. You know what? I'm trying to figure out if Drog or Ogma is the better bet here. Drog has a strength of 7, and Ogma has a strength of 7. He's got more skill and speed, though, so I actually think Ogma's the safer bet here. And Drog could use the, something better than an iron sword would be nice, but, it should work. Ogma's a considerably more formidable mercenary than Rad, I was gonna say. Okay! Drog, save us, please! Armor Slayer. I know he's got 2 health, it seems like overkill, but someone's gotta get this job done. A dodge. Please tell me you're getting a second attack in, Drog. 10 damage! Thank goodness. Okay, good job, Drog. You got your XP. Silver Lance. You've got I think another Silver Lance now, Drog. No more items can be carried. Store it. Okay. And next turn we put Marth in the castle and we win. Simple as that. Simple as that, right? And heck, can I get Lena in the castle just to, like, make sure nothing bad happens? Okay, Caesar. Let's, convoy those, spells. Okay. We'll be storing the heal. We'll be storing the fire. And we will be storing the thunder. Actually, we don't need to store anything else, good sir. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, we can just end turn here. Okay, so Marth to the castle is, like, victory. Before we do that, though, I would like to give Ogma a steel sword from the convoy. Okay. We will take a steel sword. No. Great. I do wonder if we can get Kata her lance. Probably. Yeah, definitely not. So we won't even bother. We could buy just, you know what? Not Ogma. Caesar. Purchase us some vulneraries. I think that would be potentially useful. I do wonder, could you, like, go infinite on the, like, arena there? Just, like, alternate between buying vulneraries and, like, healing a person and sending them into the arena? Okay. And I believe, unless the game changed its rules on me, we are now victorious. Prince, if we stay here, we'd be putting ourselves in danger. We must head to Pyrathi, with haste! There are rumors that the Pyrathi king Manu is a descendant of the Dragon King, or the Dragon King. There we go. However, this is also reason for concern, but we have no choice. Please, be cautious. And after a grueling, heart-pounding episode, Fire Emblem is, of course,